Okay, good day, and chose to come inside just because we didn't want them slipping and sliding out there on the snow. And I thought last Friday was really good, but this Friday, I'm anxious for you guys to get in the locker room again to see if they're still as chippy. You know, there was a lot of competition going on. It was a really active, fast practice, and got a lot out of it. Questions?
How much was Larry able to do more today?
Yeah, he did. He did more today, and now we'll just see, you know, the residual of what happens, you know, after he's done more. Come back in tomorrow morning, but practice much more today. Yes, so we'll see.
Let's say he doesn't play or he plays less. You know, what have you seen out of like a guy like Price?
Yeah, all those guys have been, and we've been rotating all those guys in there, and again, those guys inside got to be playing both the tight inside and the wider inside position. We'll rotate all those guys in. And as you see, you know, we even rotate defensive ends in there too. We do a lot of those things, yep. Depends on what package we have out there.
Being back, and is he ready to go?
Seemed good. You know, I'm anxious to go watch the film, but he was there today, and you guys will be able to see him in the locker room, and okay, it's up to him.
What's the plan with Mitchell?
Pardon me?
Mitchell?
Good day. Okay, and if there's no setback, you know, but he had a really good day today. He was the topic of a lot of a conversation out there on how well he practiced today.
What's the deadline for when you have to make him active?
Tomorrow. Yep.
Hey, Greg, the playoffs are still there mathematically, but when you look at the final 4 games, you got 3 playoff contenders that you're going to play, and you get an opportunity to wreck some seasons here. Is that something you point out to the team?
Yeah, and we have been ever since that was brought up in here. We did it again this week too. And we have been treating each and every week like a playoff game, and say like a playoff game, and it's about winning, okay? It's about a competition and how you go about preparing to win each and every week, each and every day. That's just another part of it, another incentive part of it. It's something that we don't look the other way on, but now we have to go out and execute on Sunday.
I saw a stat that you guys had given up what they called 71 explosive plays on defense, and I know that was an area you came in and were really concentrating on last year. Are you disappointed in that number?
We're always after trying to limit the explosive plays, and the big ones were, we did a really good job last year, was in the pass game, and we've done it again here in the pass game. Had a few runs pop. And, you know, from a defensive point of view is that you're always trying to make sure you're limiting those type of explosive plays. No matter, you know, you play 85 plays right and 2 pop, that's, you know, those are the things that advance you into scoring opportunities. We had a couple of those last week. We played really dominant in a lot of different areas, but a couple of plays pop, puts them into scoring opportunities. We kept them out of the touchdowns, but there are field goals, okay, and you got to try to keep points off the board, and they usually result on a series where there is an explosive play. We got to limit those.
Ron Rivera was talking about Baker Mayfield, and he said he reminds him of one of his former teammates, Jim McMahon. I was wondering if that comparison means anything to you, if you
know, and yeah, and I know Jim personally. Played some golf with him, you know, and in some tournaments and some charity situations. But I can't reflect on that. But Ron has been, you know, played with a lot of people. You know, I wasn't coaching at that time in this league when Jim was still playing. But Baker has come on and shown a lot of different people that he has the ability to win games, and can't wait to see him get back out there again this week to reset things and get ready to roll. He's had a good week.
His point was that he's not only you know, a proven winner, but he has a flair to him.
Yeah, he has a flair, and I would say that. I think, you know, all of them have whatever. Each of those guys that are anybody at that position have a confidence about them, you know, and I look at it more from a confidence standpoint. That's how I see Baker.
Money in the golf match.
Yeah. The great one was he got upset because I took the money and he threw his clubs in the lake beside the clubhouse, and then no he did. But wait, this is even better. And then he leaves, and all of a sudden I see him come back out, and he goes out there and pulls the golf bag out of the lake. You want to know why? Because his car keys were in the golf bag, and he threw the golf bag back in there and went and got his car. So yeah, it was good. He played barefoot the whole day too. Playing in Memphis, in a big charity tournament down there for that. There was a big family down there that had it, and it was right there that it was the first year or the year we were moving from Houston to Nashville, and that whole first year there, we played all of our home games in Memphis. So I was a representative for the Oilers, then the Tennessee Oilers, to go play in that tournament, and it's kind of a good deal.
Their safety, Mike Adams, played here. What are you seeing on film of Mike at the age he's still playing at? And
It's really cool, and he's still doing the things, you know, instinctively going and getting the ball, has a really good feel for playing, and you know, and I see that how you know, Ron has a lot of confidence in him too, and you see the things that he does from a leadership point, but a communication point. You know, the safety position, you know, is your second guy there over there, usually the middle linebacker. Kuechly does a really good job with that. But then the middle linebacker and the safeties are your big-time communicators, getting that whole group in the back end lined up correctly and making checks and or alerts. And he does a good job with the alerts.